everyone, my name is Matt Smith and I'm a podiatrist working in Spectrum Health. So we're all stuck indoors at the moment and we're doing anything and everything to keep fit and active, and one of those exercises may be running. So I'd like to give a few tips today in order to prevent injury while you're doing so. So the first thing would be loading patterns. What we want to do is we want to alternate between the terrains that you're running on. So if you find predominantly that you've been running on concrete or pavement, alternate to grass or sand. Everything is fine in moderation. The second thing would be to alternate direction. So very often we get in the habit of running in a clockwise motion or an anti-clockwise motion. We want to vary it on alternate days. Take a different route and keep it interesting. So the second thing I would like to talk about is progression in your training. So we're not going to go from 0 to hero in one weekend, and doing too much too soon is one of the greatest predictors of developing an injury. So my tip would be consistency really is key. We want slow, steady implementations over a period of time, and we recommend roughly 5 to 6 weeks for your end goals, whether that be a 5K or a 10K, depending on your baseline fitness. You want to increase by 10% in your training load per week over that period of time, and I would recommend to focus primarily on time to begin with. So your total time spent running throughout the week at a comfortable pace and steadily increase that. We always leave speed for last, so when your body is in a point where it can comfortably complete that target goal, we then work on your speed. The second thing I would recommend is to adequately warm up pre and post, and to stretch appropriately, and to make sure you're doing your strength and conditioning on alternate days. Make sure to stay hydrated, and also to remember that you're going at your own pace, not someone else's. So the third and final thing I'd like to talk about is footwear. So it's really important that you're wearing your runners during your home workouts and the appropriate runners when you're doing your training. So how do you know this? Well, truthfully, everyone has a different foot type and everyone has different needs. So it's always good to see a specialist to be able to identify those needs, to choose the right runner for you if you're doing it long term. However, here are a few useful tips and tricks that you can implement and you won't go too far wrong. So the first thing is the fit. You want to make sure that the shoe wraps around your foot, that it's not too loose, it's not too tight, it's not pinching. You want to make sure that you have at least one thumbnail length between the tip of your big toe and the end of the shoe. And we always measure this while standing and in the afternoon. The reason for this is your feet swell throughout the day, and so its true size will be revealed by then. The second thing is you want to make sure that your runners have a good lace so you're able to secure your ankle. You want to make sure that you have good arch support and that you have adequate shock absorption, which is very important. The third thing would be, we always advise to replace your runners roughly every 400 to 500 kilometers. And the reason for this is the shock absorption reduces significantly within this time, leaving you more prone to develop an injury. Okay, well, I hope those tips helped. Stay safe, and if you are experiencing any pain, always contact a professional.